Welcome back to Breaking Borderlands. I apologize for how unorthodox the last episode really went. I wasn't expecting to be surprised with an ice cream cone, so that happened. But we're moving on to the Dustbound Archives to try and find some clues about Wainwright's condition. And I didn't really get to show off the Flamadiddle, and you can see how it's not really that great of a shotgun, or so it seems. But when you have 3 or 4 of these things just lighten up all targets, yeah, you see there something got taken out. And not to mention, with our whole setup, you can really extend the clip of this thing. And with the bullets ricocheting in tight quarters, it's really quite disastrous. It's just really difficult to try and find the Goldilocks zone to get all those projectiles to hit. So, again, it's not the best. And Anarchy is so much better for its whole thing, but we would actually fight the benefit of the Anarchy, technically, because it needs to be reloaded, and again, we extend the magazine. So, it was something pretty. I'll add it to the collection. Now, where are these archives? Did I mess something up here? I totally did. My apologies. Again, not my fault. I was distracted by ice cream. I'm only human. Or at least that's what I tell the FBI. Wait, what? Moving on. So the goal of the area here is, to figure out some history. And there will be a couple of areas where it's, kind of like a gauntlet. Get through the enemies, get to the information. And it is very possible to speedrun it. I don't see why. Especially since I turned Lootsplosion back on. So, even adding the Lootsplosion to the Schluter, you can make a whole mess of people explode in some nice shiny lootables. And again, the fact that I've found a way to exploit the, big booms of the game makes it highly plausible to, run the Schluter and not need the artifact for your damage output like I've seen some builds rely on. Even, I will admit, some of my builds rely on. So, first step is to come here and speak to Harriet, who...
Entry into the archives. It is of dire consequence.
Dire consequence.
Keep your voice down. This is a place of quiet learning and solemn contemplation.
Hey, Harriet, let them in, won't you? I helped you find that missing locket, didn't I?
Oh, fine. But don't you cause a ruckus, you hear me? And this
Oh, I won't mean to cause a ruckus, but self-defense is self-defense, lady.
Sure if that locket bit was true. Now, you want to make your way to the holography room to find what you're searching for.
I see you delving into my...
Alright, so now we have to clear this room, so let's have some fun. Look, everybody, a jabber. Ow. That was uncalled for. Oh, come off it. Would you stop with the juke? Oh, I missed. Didn't miss that time. You can dodge them? That doesn't seem fair.
Very well. Your move, I suppose.
There we go. A nice anarchy. So yeah. Use the projector. When it comes to the anarchy, one way that you can increase the damage is by reloading. So you see, now that I've reloaded it, can you see the outline? The more you do it, so that thing looks like I got a homing version, which is nice. I like that. And then we can also, you know, beef it up with extra incendiary damage, I do believe is what it said. Yes. So next 2 mags incendiary. But even a raw damage is fantastic. And then I'm gonna add, you know, all the damages from the gamma burst that we get. So right now, just learn a little bit of backstory. I do believe we come back here next. So, you know, I'm already going to be adding electricity damage to it as well. And then, you know, it's got that homing feature. So, yeah. And again, this damage bonus stacks on kills or reloads. So, you lose accuracy though, but you don't really notice it. And again, it's got quite a nice fire rate and such. So, again, I would prefer to get it in my preferred anointment. And not to mention, you can see how much it just chews through your ammo reserves. So, I'm suggesting if you do run your Anarchy, have yourself a cut purse. Me, I like my rocket boots. But again, once this thing gets to the full 10 stacks, as long as you don't switch the weapon or anything like that, and again, it's just fun to play with, I'm not gonna lie. Just because the whole Anarchy thing from Borderlands 2 with Gage was a bit overpowered at times, especially with certain weapons. Where are you at? No, you're up there. No, I hold your death in hand. Gamma Burst. Hunt and seek. What? A little too on the nose? Oh, okay. But yeah. How is this guy? Oh, he was reflecting damage, I guess. That's funny. I got the guy behind me. And again, with the next 2 mags, you can extend the magazine, but it's a Tediore. It's meant to be chucked. You know, give it a good yeet. Ow. Who? Why? How? And then, of course, anytime that your shield breaks, you can always work with that. Now, you gotta get to the 2nd floor, I do believe, to get to the next objective. Yes, because you're gonna hopefully not put yourself down like I just did. Hello? Any target that wants to get shot? Anybody? Oh, Jabber, you're the best. I was just gonna keep going, but no, you guys were on a murder spree. Oh, excuse me, I still have a cold, but there we go with that. Let me get another kill in. Oh wait, I don't have the Schluter on. But let's go ahead and throw it back on. There we go. Because with the Schluter on, I do believe this is a red chest. I was correct. Alright, so we got ourselves a duck, a warlord, and a scourge. Meh. Yeah, pretty meh. But still, now that we've got the information we were here for, we can go ahead and head on out. Now, I haven't been collecting these, but they are around. Oh wow, that worked. But, yeah, these stones will end up back in a statue in the basement at the lodge. And I can't think of exactly what you get as a bonus for finding them all. But they also have a chance to drop some good loot. I just didn't have anybody to loot explode it. Or schloot it, I should say. Loot explode it. I just came up with a word and I don't like it. Alright. Whee! Oh no, now I can't use the hollow thing. Oh, they built this to last. Way to go, doll. Okay. And now, after we get through this information, we're gonna try and get through this door, but oh my no, it's locked. Whatever shall we do?
There are technological marvels inside that mankind is only dreams.
This could change everything.
Everything could change.
Between Githian's eternal life and the technology itself. This will require further experimentation.
Do be careful, my beloved.
So Githian is a vault monster. Good to know. Alrighty. So now
Find another tape. Again,
we try to get through here.
ordering you around or anything, just trying to help.
Are you trying to help, Burton?
There's another
Yeah, so since we can't go through here, he'll tell you to go around some other way. So you're gonna bust that out.
See if maybe
Come
there's
down
a
here.
ventilation shaft or something you could get into.
Shoot a barrel.
Follow your hunches, friend. That's what I think I do. The bonded are monstrous, warped by the power of Githian.
I thought so.
Pernicious. Is that the right word?
Pernicious.
Can't remember.
Can you spell it? Because I can't. It was even subtitled. I didn't even catch it.
Stop. You've already divulged this particular part of your
Alright, so here we go with another gauntlet. I'm a speedrun this one. Just because, meh. If I'm speedrunning, I no longer need my Schluter. I'd rather have the damage anyway.
I lost my memory.
Hurry this ahead.
Yes, dark fog. So I burn.
Oh, right. Okay.
Ow, I just wanted the iridium, my guy. You gotta be so mean about it? Jeez. I was trying to be nice. I even told the audience I was going to run past you, but no. You had to be old Billy Bad Boy. Alright. So now when you hit the room, you're gonna go to the back wall here, and oh my no, it was an ambush. Oh, and you never fall to the likes of me, eh?
Ah, got another one, did you? Feeling curious. Head back to the projector.
Now, it's important when you take this guy out, go out this side of the room because there's a chest here. And there's been many a time I did not find it. Made me feel foolish. So now you go ahead and head back to where you came from. And go ahead and plug in that hollow tape. So now we have an ambush to deal with. Whew. Pardon me if I seem spaced. I'm having a sneezing fit.
Must be close to something. The founders had an office just beyond the archives. I've got a hunch there's something of interest.
I really hope my microphone was off for all that. Oof, my goodness.
Don't go asking me how I remember.
When they said it opened up your sinuses, I didn't know that's what they meant.
Fickle mistress.
I am your nightmare. Your hunt is over. That pain never ceases. Things must come to an end.
So you can see how you could get a few of these chests on Loot Explosion, but again, nothing great. And that's some random information that really doesn't pertain to much. It's kind of weird they threw it in here, but... Alright, so... I'm gonna speed run a little bit more. Oh... I really do apologize for all my sniffles and sneezes and such. But we're just gonna speed run through here. I missed. Alright. And now this is a, I don't want to say an annoying boss, but it's got a lot of moving parts. So, let's get to it. I didn't even get close enough to him. But he's not too hard. He takes some good damage, but a lot of adds are added and empowered. And what was that? But once you get him to an immunity phase, he'll siphon everybody who's on the field. Well, siphon, he'll do that. So now he'll spawn these crystals to regen his health, and then he'll also do it for some armor and some shields. And that's how he conducts his immunity phases. Where'd you go, big guy? I missed. Alright, and then the second immunity phase, he's gonna come over to this pillar. Now, it is very possible on this first pillar if you get the angles right, to get every stone without needing to jump around like they're asking you to. But the last one, I think there's like 6 of them instead of just 4, so you can't see all of them. And this one's you gotta jump up for. So it might just be easier to... Oh, you can mantle there. Okay. So yeah, that first round, when he's going for his shields. But the next one, I'm not going to risk it because I am terrible at platforming and I don't want to have to restart the entire bout. I know that sounds ridiculous, but it is what it is. I apologize. And it's not that bad if you just wait around and let him get full armor, because we're just going to boss him anyway, especially with the setup we got going. Like, it's too good. And in case you're running somebody else and having trouble, there's a whole community of good builds between several different creators. I'm personally a fan of Moxie, Killer 6, and Jolts Dude. But I also look into a few other ones. But anybody and everybody can give you a good idea. That's the best thing, you know? Like, if you're looking at what I've constructed and you're like, hey, that's cool, but I don't understand why he does this, and you want to switch it up, go right ahead. You know? Take a few points out of one skill you find useless, put it somewhere else. Make it your own. That's the beauty of titles like this. I'm just talking to kill time while he does this. Oh, you grew armor? How about that? I have corrosive. Not who I intended to shoot, but it worked.
We shall see how long that lasts, Worm. In the meantime,
So,
go back to your burrow. Tell my Vincent I'll see him.
yeah, not too tough. Just, like I said, a lot of moving parts. The immunity phases were interesting. I like it. It was well put.
Search around for anything that might shed some more light on your situation.
In other words, grab this Delta 3 track player.
My granddad had a player. They're like
Go ahead and loot the anything that you find, including the red chest on the hidden room.
I possess a vintage Delta 3 player. Return to me and we shall reveal the dark secrets within.
So, do as the creepy man said. Go ahead and head back to the lodge. Now you'll learn a few secrets from this, and that'll help you to get to the next stage of what you need to do. I do believe we have to go speak to the hunting party that lives out on the tundra, because we need access to a mountain that has the ship of the creators or the founders of the town. The ship that they got here on is still parked out in the mountains. Sorry to spoil it all for you, but I'm planning on cutting the video off, and then we'll pick it up after I'm out and about, returning to or heading to where they want me to. But I hope you found this informational and entertaining, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.